sim racers. This is Sim Racer with a video on why I decided to sub for 1 month to try out the Season 3 iRacing build. For the last 2 seasons, Season 1 and Season 2, 26 weeks worth, I've stayed away from iRacing. It's no mystery that I have some critical comments or criticism concerning iRacing over the past 26 weeks. What did bring me back to Season 3 to sub for a month to test out the new build? Well, it's 2 reasons. The first reason is that finally iRacing added 2 legacy content vehicles, the modified SK and the modified Wheelin. Finally, legacy content that I have owned for over a decade has found its way into the AI module. And what is really exciting about the 2 modifieds going into the AI module is short track racing. Now, in official series, short track racing is an excellent way to destroy your SR. And so I've stayed away from it, even though it is really a great deal of fun to compete in short track racing. With the cars going into the AI module, you can now do short track racing. You can crash, you can slam, trade paint, rub bumpers, all of the stuff that makes short track racing so enjoyable without having to be concerned about losing SR, and it's just a great way to enjoy short track racing. So that had a keen appeal to me for wanting to check it out. And to be honest with you, I like it. I'm glad I did check it out, and good chance I'm going to stick around for a while now, simply because of the ability to do short track racing with these purpose-built short track modifieds. The second reason was the Radical SR10. In looking at reviews from other members, I was hard-pressed to find anyone that made any critical comments concerning the SR10. And that intrigued me. So I went ahead and purchased the SR10 to see if the vehicle was as good as what folks were saying. And I'm here to tell you, it is really a fun sim racing car to drive and to race. And I'm really looking forward to running the car in the fixed series and perhaps the open series, but more so the fixed series. And the reason for that is I think that this is a very good car that will lend itself to completing 8 to 10, maybe all 12 weeks of racing with the car, and to earn your racing credit for participation. So I'm really looking forward to that, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think that gaining your participation credit, you're just going to have to be a little bit cautious and stay out of trouble, and yeah, you'll be able to get your $7 worth of participation credits. The car itself, what was quite interesting to me is it reminds me a lot of several of the Automobilista 2 cars in its handling. The SR10 handles very similar to several AMS2 vehicles, meaning that the car is very forgiving. It can, of course, you can lose the car. The car has a tendency to slide a little bit or to have a a push on entry. And if you're not careful, yeah, you can get that typical iRacing rear end swap that so many of the iRacing cars feature, or that they have, or that's just simply built into iRacing vehicles. But overall, the SR10 is a very tame, stable, and well-behaved vehicle. So because of that, I really am looking forward to taking it out, getting it in some races, and seeing if the races are going to be as much fun as right now it is to take the car out and run it around tracks. Well, there you are. There's my 2 reasons that brought me back and to resub for the Season 3 build to check it out. And you know what? I'm glad I did, because finally I have short track racing in the AI module, and as I said, the SR10 is a really well handling car, and it should be a lot of fun to race. Hey, this is Sim Racer, and as always, may all of your sim racing pursuits be enjoyable. Until next time.